What's up, YouTube? My name is Waylon Bates. I'm coming to you from a studio here in Louisiana, out in the woods. I'm going to break down a few guys today that I think are great guitar players that I've always enjoyed listening to, and I've tried to pick apart some of their stuff a little bit. My disclaimer is that I'm not doing everything note for note. I'm kind of putting my own spin on it. I just want to put that out there as well. All right, so let's take a look at Luther Perkins doing Folsom Prison Blues here. Not a hard lick to play. This is, once again, not note for note. This is my own spin on things. I try to stay in the ballpark. But what I like to do is I like to walk up to the B, which is the 5 chord in this song, and then it's going to go back down to the E before Johnny came in with the singing. So very chromatic. It walks up to the B note, and then it's going to do the D sharp, and then you're going to do a nice bend on that G, and then you're going to be into that rockabilly chug that those guys were known for. So here's the lick into the rhythm guitar section of the song. All right, so that's it right there in a nutshell for the opening and the main part of the lyrics as far as the singing part's concerned. So when you go down to the solo, Luther kept it simple again. He was a simple player, but it just, once again, just some stuff that sounded really, really good. What I would do is I personally myself, when I'm playing this, I like to start on that 8th fret, slide up to the 9th. I hit a B note right here, and then I hit the D note right here. So basically I'm just on the B and the E strings hitting these 3 notes right here with a little bit of a slide right there between the 8th and the 9th fret B string. So here it is. I'm going to demonstrate that for you. So here it goes like this. All right, so that's how I do that part. Some people probably don't do it like that, but as long as you're kind of in that same ballpark and that same flavor, I think you'll be all right. So here we go again, just one more time. So in that second part, when he changes to that A chord, I did the old thumb wraparound deal right there. I don't know if you noticed that or not. That was something that was actually a signature move of Jimi Hendrix. He would do that, and some other guitar players. My dad did that a lot, and he was the one that showed me that. Basically what you're doing is you're just taking that thumb, and you're just taking this joint part of your thumb, and you're just gently laying it over the top of the guitar to mute those strings. You're not having to do anything just crazy. You're not having to press super hard or anything like that. Stevie Ray Vaughan would use that thumb a lot as well. But if you do that, it mutes those strings, and that's a chromatic walk right there. Right there. And then you'll also notice that I throw a pinky out there, my pinky finger, and I'm kind of hitting some notes right here on the 7th and 8th fret, 7th and 8th fret again. So I'm going to try to do that and keep it somewhat slow and let you get a glimpse of that right there. So here's the intro part to the solo into that little piece as well. So it goes like this. And I go back to the E, and I'm doing the same thing with the pinky right there. So a little bit more up-tempo, it would probably be something like this. So at the end right there, the beauty of this song is you can put as many notes right there as you want. If you want to keep it super, super simple and just hit a few notes, resolving back to that E chord, that's fine. If you want to throw a little bit more in there, you can as well. So Luther Perkins, just a gift to the music world. Did some stuff that was super simple, but it just sounded really, really good. Once again, these are just my takes on the song. This is my spin on things. It's not note for note or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. All right, so here we're going to talk about the intro to Guitars and Cadillacs, Pete Anderson's lick. It was just a signature lick, signature sound. Once again, nothing fancy, but it just sounded so good. This guy really, really played some tasty stuff back in the day, and I applaud him for that. In a world where everything's trying to be overly complex, it's nice to see somebody that can do things less is better type mentality. So here's the intro lick to Guitars and Cadillacs, key of A. All right, so one thing I would like to point out is that once again on this particular song, I'm hovering back here by that bridge a lot while I'm playing that intro piece because I want to get that bite and that twang that comes out of this Telecaster by playing back here. Now, when I'm doing the rhythm part while the singing's going on, I might move up a little bit. That's normal. But for that intro part, I want to stay back here. And I think that's what these guys were doing too. I've never watched any videos. I don't know for sure. I've never seen them live. I wish I could. But I think that's what they were doing. So here it is again, Guitars and Cadillacs. All right, YouTubers, so there's my spin on two influential guitar players, Luther Perkins and Pete Anderson. Both these guys did some stuff that was simple but very tasty, sounded great. For my equipment today, I used a Fender Princeton Reverb. It's the reissue model that they came out with, the Silver Face Edition, and I used two Wampler pedals on the floor. I have a compressor and a delay. I did mic the amp here to my left with a Shure SM57, ran it into a Mackie board. Just wanting to try to capture the guitar amp by itself if at all possible. So hope you enjoyed this. Have a good one. Thanks.